The most dangerous men by zodiac sign, they destroy destinies. They enter life quietly and leave chaos behind. Their power is not in words, but in their gaze, which carries both threat and temptation. These are men who don't just change destinies. They break them, reshape them to their own will, as if playing with time. There is no peace around them, only tension, passion, and the feeling that you are standing on the edge of an abyss. They are not stopped by tears or pleas. These zodiac signs have their own dark charisma that conquers even those who are used to controlling others. They act like a force of nature. They don't ask for permission. They just do what they want. And that's why they are feared, even if they are loved. Next, you will find out which signs of men are capable of turning your life upside down, making your heart beat faster, and leaving scars that will not heal for years. Subscribe so you don't miss the truth that is usually hidden. Today, it will be revealed for the first time. The first sign is Capricorn. He doesn't talk much, but every word he utters is like a stone falling into cold water. A Capricorn man is not just a person. He is an element in which other people's confidence and hopes burn and dissolve. His danger lies not in his anger, but in his cold calmness. He looks straight into your eyes and sees your weaknesses like an X-ray. Where others try to guess motives, he has already calculated everything. His strategy is flawless. His silence is a weapon. He can wait for months before striking, and he will do so when others have already forgotten what happened between you. He doesn't destroy with screams. He dismantles destinies piece by piece. His strength lies in control. If Capricorn decides that you are part of his world, he will take complete control of you. His care seems deep, almost sacred, but behind it lies a cold system. He creates dependence, mental, emotional, and then, when you can no longer do without him, he simply steps aside, leaving you in silence, where you can hear only the echo of your own heart. His eyes never burn with spontaneity. There is always calculation there. He can be the best friend, the perfect lover, a support, but in his every action there is benefit, not necessarily material. He needs to feel superior, to have complete control over other people's decisions. He may not raise his voice, but he will make a person doubt themselves so much that they lose their direction. Capricorn does not break. He makes you believe that destruction was your choice. And that is what makes him the most frightening. Because when he leaves, you don't understand what happened. You think that you failed, couldn't cope, couldn't endure. He is the architect of downfall who leaves no traces. His face is calm when others are burning in chaos. He knows that chaos is his element, only controlled. Capricorn is dangerous because of his stability. He cannot be thrown off balance, which makes him invincible in conflict. His logic has no weak points. He does not act impulsively. That is why it is impossible to defeat him in a game of emotions. He does not play. He builds a system. His most terrible punishment is indifference. When Capricorn loses interest, a person's fate begins to crumble like sand through their fingers. Where others burn with passion, he is cold as ice. His feelings are not an explosion, but a blade. He cuts not with his body, but with his mind. Those who were once close to him understand that this man is not about love. He is about power. He can be caring, even gentle. But this is only a form of control. There are no accidents with him. His calmness is a trap that even the strongest fall into. Anyone who has met a Capricorn man sooner or later realizes that he did not just come into your life. He made it his playing field. And if you are not able to play at his level, you will lose everything. His danger lies in his lack of emotion, his precision of movement, his ability to press on the most painful points without even looking. He never does this by accident. Everything he destroys, he once carefully created. That is why his influence is not forgotten for years. The second sign is Leo. A Leo man does not need power. He is power. His danger lies in the fact that he is so convinced of his own righteousness that everyone around him begins to believe it. He enters a space and instantly conquers it. His presence is heavy, like the hot air before a storm. He does not raise his voice, but his words are law. He is adored and worshipped, but behind this glamour lies a predatory nature that does not forgive weakness. Leo does not destroy by accident. He punishes those who do not recognize his authority. In relationships, he can be passionate and generous, but his generosity lasts only as long as he is recognized as the center of the universe. When someone tries to overshadow his light, he turns into a storm. His anger is not like an explosion. It is the precise destruction of authority, calmness, and self-confidence. He knows where to strike. He does not forget insults and can wait for years to regain his primacy. His main weapon is charisma. It attracts, seduces, and makes you believe that safety is right there with him. But as soon as a person fails to meet his expectations, he tears away their faith. He destroys not with screams, but with the brilliance of his own superiority. It is difficult to defend against his pride because it is natural. He does not need to prove himself. He simply is. And that is the magnet that draws you into the trap. The danger of Leo is that he forces you to love him even when it hurts. People around Leo begin to doubt whether their own lives are worth anything without him. His love is a flame that burns away your individuality. He doesn't know how to love halfway. And when he gets disappointed, he leaves behind a void that is difficult to fill. Leo doesn't destroy intentionally. He just can't stand those who are weaker than him. His pride does not allow him to forgive mistakes, especially those that could lower his status. He does not shout. He withdraws his attention, which for those who love him is worse than any words. His gaze can make a person feel small, and this moment often becomes a turning point. He never admits his guilt. For him, it is humiliating, and that is why everyone around him must be guilty. Leo creates a world in which he is the sun, and others only reflect his light. But when someone stops reflecting his brilliance, he extinguishes it completely. And this extinguishing often shatters people's destinies. He combines nobility and cruelty. You can worship or hate him, but it is impossible to remain indifferent. And everyone who was around remembers Leo didn't just love, he burned. And the ruins he left behind were not from hatred, but from an excess of power that not everyone can withstand. The third sign is a Scorpio. His presence is cold, and the body reacts to it instantly. A Scorpio man is a test that comes into your life to see how much pain you can endure. He doesn't play psychology, he lives it. His intuition is so sharp that he senses fear and lies before they manifest themselves. His gaze is a trap, and his words are poison wrapped in tenderness. Scorpio is dangerous because he knows how to love madly, but this love is poisoned by control. He needs to know everything, every thought, every breath. His jealousy knows no bounds because he doesn't even trust himself. If he decides that he has been betrayed, it is impossible to stop him. He doesn't just leave, he destroys. And he does it with the precision of a surgeon, without emotion, only with the calmness of a person who is letting go of an already dead organ. He knows how to be gentle, caring, even romantic, but this tenderness is part of the game. He doesn't like to be exposed. His soul is a labyrinth of forbidden rooms, and anyone who enters it risks staying there forever. Scorpio does not let go, even if he says he has forgotten. His revenge is not public. It is invisible, but inevitable. People often lose faith in themselves after him because he makes them feel guilty even without guilt. His danger lies in his depth. He is not superficial. When others argue, he analyzes. When others cry, he plans. He is the calm before the storm, and when it explodes, no one has time to hide. His coldness does not come from indifference, but from the realization that everything is temporary, and so he can destroy another's life without considering it a crime, simply the law of survival. Scorpio does not destroy instantly. He forces himself to destroy. His strength lies in psychological pressure. He is a master of manipulation, capable of making anyone dependent on his approval. And when that approval disappears, the person falls into the abyss of their own fears. He leaves no visible scars, but it is difficult to recover after him. His love is a test. His anger is a sentence. He will not punish with words. He punishes with silence. His silence can last for weeks, and during this time, the person dies of uncertainty. He does not forget insults, even if he has forgiven them, and no one can predict when he will return the pain. Scorpio is a man who can make a woman a goddess or a shadow. His kiss is an oath, and parting is the end of the world. And he does all this without regret because that's how he is. His nature is to destroy in order to see who will survive. And that's why the most dangerous man is not the one who is evil, but the one who knows how painful love can be. And Scorpio knows this better than anyone. The fourth sign is Libra. A Libra man is cold harmony in the image of a storm. He looks elegant, speaks calmly, smiles sincerely, but his balance hides a sharp blade. Everything seems easy, safe, and right when he is around. He listens, understands, supports, and that is why he inspires complete trust. But behind this outward calm lies a strategist who sees human weakness as if it were in the palm of his hand. His danger lies not in aggression, it lies in his sophistication. He does not shout, pressure, or impose. He wins you over gradually, gently, like a warm breeze, until you realize that you are already living in the rhythm of his decisions. He is not one of those who destroy instantly. Libras act precisely, thoughtfully, and calculatedly. At first, he will make you happy, truly, without pretense. He will make you believe in yourself, in you, in a shared future. And then, when you are already sure that you have the perfect ally by your side, he changes his tune. He begins to be silent, to distance himself, to question the very things he previously praised. And you don't understand where you went wrong, what broke. Libras don't leave open wounds, they leave a void in which only your echo resounds. Their strength lies in their mind. He can guess your emotions before you even realize them yourself. He knows what to say to lift you up or tear you down. His phrases are as precise as a scalpel blade. He can give you a sense of security and then take it away, leaving you in a state where the air seems thicker. This man knows how to be charming when he needs to be. But if something in you causes an imbalance in him, he will correct it in his own way, coldly and without pity. He is not made for the weak. His world is a chessboard where everyone around him is a piece. He knows how to keep a straight face even when everything is burning inside. His gaze is calm, but behind it lies a combination of control, intellect, and steadfastness. With him, you can feel like you are in paradise, but only until doubt creeps in. Because then Libra turns into a judge who evaluates you with a cold mind. And if you don't pass his internal test, he will simply disappear without explanation, without shouting, without pity. His danger lies in the fact that he is capable of making you destroy yourself. He does not destroy directly. He gives a person the opportunity to fall on their own, creating the ideal conditions for this. He reads you, studies you, copies your reactions in order to control them. And when everything around you finally seems stable, that's when he pulls the rug out from under your feet. Libras do not fight, they balance. But in this balance lies their dark side, absolute control over other people's feelings. His most frightening ability is to appear as you want him to be. He adapts, reflecting you like a mirror in which you see yourself. And that is why losing him becomes unbearable. It is as if you are losing a part of your own soul. But for him, it's just another chapter. He doesn't get attached. Libras always strive for balance, and if your light is too bright or your darkness too deep, he lets go, and you are left with the thought that no one will understand you like he does. And that is the main trap. His appearance changes everything. He leaves a mark, like an imprint of ice on glass, thin but deep. People find it hard to trust him for a long time after he leaves because they already know that charm can be a weapon. Libra is a man who makes you doubt even your own feelings. And that's why they are more dangerous than those who shout, quarrel, and destroy. They destroy quietly, through logic, through doubt, through the illusion of harmony. And when it's all over, you realize that he never meant to hurt you. It's just that his truth is called justice that doesn't need compassion. The fifth sign is Aquarius. He enters your life like fresh air after a storm, unexpectedly, freely, brightly. From the very first minutes, you feel his intelligence, charisma, and independence. He knows how to look at you in a way that makes it seem like he can see right through you, but not to judge you, but to understand you. His gaze is both a challenge and a promise. But this is precisely where his danger lies, because an Aquarius man belongs to no one. He comes into life to open new horizons, not to stay. His destructive power lies in his emotional coldness, masked by spiritual depth. He seems to be close, but in reality, he is far away. He listens, empathizes, but does not get attached. His love is intellectual, not physical. His passion is for ideas, not people. And when you think you have become part of his universe, he simply changes direction, without drama, without explanation, like the wind that has changed course. He does not like restrictions. He cannot stand dependence. And so, even when he loves, he looks for a way out. His inner world is built on contradictions, the desire for closeness, and the fear of it. He is incapable of being normal because normality is death to him. His appeal lies in his inscrutability. He is not pretending. He is truly like that, intelligent, detached, independent. And that is what makes others gravitate towards him, wanting to figure him out. But every attempt to understand Aquarius ends with the person losing themselves. His calm, confidence, and ease create an illusion of security. He is not jealous, does not control, does not demand. You can talk to him about anything. But when emotions reach their peak, when a response is expected from him, he disappears internally. This is not an escape. It is his way of surviving. He cannot bear the depth of feelings that he cannot analyze. It is easier for him to turn off his heart than to admit weakness. And that is when he becomes dangerous, because he breaks not with his actions, but with his absence. He may be nearby, smiling, saying the usual words, but emotionally, he is no longer there. His silence is colder than any quarrel, and even when it's over, he doesn't come back. Aquarius knows no regret, not because of indifference, but because of principle. For him, everything has its cycle: meeting, experience, release. And if you didn't manage to let go, that's your problem. His soul cannot tolerate restraint. No one can change a person's consciousness like Aquarius. He opens up new horizons of thinking, forces you to see yourself from the outside, to break old patterns. But at the same time, he shakes the foundations. After him, the world seems different, brighter but colder. He does not destroy on purpose. He is simply incapable of doing otherwise. His inner freedom is incompatible with the expectations of others. And that is why he leaves behind those who are still trying to understand what happened. His danger lies in an influence that cannot be seen immediately. He does not pressure, persuade, or coerce. But after talking to him, your train of thought changes. After his touch, your perception of yourself changes. His presence teaches, but the price of this lesson is the loss of stability, because you cannot remain the same around him. He tears off masks, pushes you to make radical decisions even if you don't want to. And when it's all over, you realize that he is not an enemy. He is a catalyst that burns away the excess without thinking that he will leave ashes behind. His face is a symbol of freedom, but behind that freedom lies loneliness. And perhaps that is why he unconsciously destroys others, so that he does not feel like the only one who is incapable of loving to the end. The Aquarius man is the element of the mind, breaking hearts not with force but with coldness. He leaves no scars, only the feeling that next to him you saw your true self, but you will never be able to return to that version of yourself. And this is the deepest destruction of all possible.